Vanessa Carias, and this is 415 Food Review. We are in the beautiful city of San Francisco and the heart of Market Street. And tonight we're gonna review this beautiful restaurant with amazing food. It's new Japanese cuisine with a twist. You have to come and join us and live this amazing adventure of drinks, food, appetizers, and something special. You cannot miss this show. Stay with us. Well, we just finished eating, and one of the amazing things about good places is that you meet also good people. And I found this too. Then we were talking about the amazing food. My friend here, Vincent, just shipped from Chicago to the Bay Area, and she's a native from San Francisco. And you tried the food. So, what do you like best out of all the things you ordered here?
So we were fortunate enough to try lots on the menu tonight, and I think my favorite of all was probably the stuffed chicken wings with the pork inside.
I agree. This is one of the most amazing dishes. It's a good thing that you can order several things and try many. What was your favorite, Amore?
My favorite is the dragon chicken.
Oh, that was good, no?
Favorite, hands down.
Yeah, and I like the portions, I like the color, I like all the flavor, different flavors. And this is the first time you're here, or you've been here before?
Probably my fourth time. I
Oh,
love
okay. It is your first time, huh?
It's my second time.
Oh, okay. They're lovers of Nomica. I can see that. I've been here 3 times already, so we definitely have something in common. And what do you will tell people about this experience? Because it's not a restaurant. This is an experience. Because the service, I think we were talking about that, the drinks and the food and the way they explain you while you're eating. I think it was the whole amazing experience to bring people and say, hey, I have something I want to show you. So what do you think about that?
No, I definitely agree. Wonderful experience, great dining experience. I love the ambiance here. The service is phenomenal, and the food is delicious.
Well, thank you guys, and I think I'm gonna hire him. You're a natural. I think you like food, huh?
I do.
You too. So we're gonna go try more, but for today, let me tell you that we had a really great experience with the food, with the people, with everything we did here at Nomica. Come, I told you this is in the heart of the Market Street. I said at the beginning, it's a gem. It's something that not everybody knows because they don't do like a very commercial advertising. But I think people tell to another. It's the kind of restaurant that you recommend, and that's how it becomes so good. You know. So thank you guys for participating, and we'll be back with the chef. And also, we're gonna talk with one of the owners of Nomica today. Thank you for being with us. Now we're with the person you guys need to know, Hero, the chef of Nomica. Hi, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
I don't know if you should be happy with you or upset.
Why is that?
Because I ate too much every time I come here. So I'm just gonna try 2. No, 3. No, okay, bring 5. Today we had steak.
It's perfect. There's more to eat.
I know. I wish I could. Well, come here 3 times. I think I know the whole menu right now. You know, for a chef, it's like a mom. If you tell which your favorite son or daughter, you cannot tell because you made all of these. So it's hard for you to tell me which one is your favorite. But I'm gonna tell you which one is mine. Okay?
Okay.
I like the poke tuna as an appetizer. And I tried today this one. It's hard to say, but
the braised beef shank.
oh my god, that was amazing. But I also like the chicken, the stuffed chicken.
The gyoza stuffed wings.
That's what I was talking to. We talked to some guests, and we talked to Minor, and it seems like people love everything they order here. And I want you to tell me a little bit about the concept. Where does these flavors come from, and what is it? I don't want you to tell me your secret because that's for you and us to know. But what is it, the concept that makes this food so amazing?
Well, I think Nomica itself is it's a unique concept. I mean, the funny thing is I take a Lyft or Uber to work every day, twice a day.
Wow.
Like to and from my place. I live in the Mission, so it's pretty close. And my Uber driver, my Lyft driver, always asks me the same question, like, what restaurant is that? My answer is always go to modern Japanese. But that doesn't even speak. That doesn't even doesn't even scratch the surface when it comes down to the concept itself. It's very much a culmination of my career as a chef, as a cook. Yes, it has a Japanese heart, it has a Japanese techniques, perhaps philosophy. But in terms of a cuisine, it's much more than that.
It is, because it's not a commercial. It's not your typical Japanese. I actually been in many Japanese restaurants, and what you're gonna find here is not really close to it. So the flavors and the way, like for example, I would like you to tell me how do you make possible to make that salmon. How do you cook that salmon that it tastes completely different than everything that I have tasted before?
Okay, so actually that dish is actually one of my favorites on the menu. Is the binchotan grilled salmon. It's one of those things, simplicity at its finest. It's literally just a piece of salmon, vegetables, and mushrooms grilled perfectly with proper technique. And for us, what makes ours unique is the shito that we use. Shito is based in Japan. It's fermented bonito gut. So it's the entrails or intestines of a fish that we salt cure. When it comes like that, then we basically cut it with sake and strain it out. And that leftover liquid is what we base our fish to build umami. What I think a lot of people love about Japanese cuisine is the inherent umami, or glutamates, and inosinic acid within the food itself. So we just, with everything we do, we try to fortify that umami, that extra flavor that everybody desires so much.
No, that's why it's so delicious. It is so tasty, and you put the fork and it opens. It's amazing. Now, other thing that we have to talk, and we're gonna have some images about, is chicken embryo, the specialty of the house. So let me tell you, this you have to order days in advance, and you have to come with a group of more than 4 or 5 to actually eat it. And actually, that's one of the requirements in order to have that dish. So where does that come from, and what is it made of? Like, it's amazing.
So the chicken brioche is probably one of our signatures now. It takes roughly about 5 days to make from start to finish.
5 days.
Indeed. I mean, for me, I think a lot of my cooks will agree, is I always say time is the most valuable ingredient in cooking. You need time to, let flavors mature. You need time to, even learn technique. But from start to finish, so the origin of that dish was actually, I really thought about this for about 7 to 10 years ago is when I actually thought about this dish.
Wow.
When I was still, on the restaurant.
These dishes, where you saw it, like in Japan?
No, it was not in Japan.
Is that creation?
Indeed, it's original, but the package has been done before. Primarily, like in France, for example, they'll oftentimes encase whole cauliflower inside a brioche. Or another dish in France is that they'll take chicken and envelop it inside of, let's just say, a levain bread. It's usually like a sourdough. I spent some time in a French kitchen, and I used to talk to all the French cooks about, their grandma's cuisine and things like that. And basically, it was that idea, and then we married it with me and what's nostalgic to me, like my mother making me poached chicken, poached chicken and rice. I think every Asian culture, whether Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese, Indonesian, Singaporean, or Thai, everybody has some sort of chicken and rice dish. So from that, we just kind of married the two. And so the idea was why don't we just poach chicken inside of brioche? And brioche is very heavy in eggs and butter.
So it's called chicken and brioche.
The whole chicken and brioche, yes.
I have never seen that.
It's
And I've
definitely
been in a lot of restaurants
It's very
and
unique.
places. Very unique.
It is.
And honestly, every plate here is very unique. But the good thing is that you can have like an appetizer, an entree, or this chicken brioche, okay, which is big. And you be happy with anything, if it's small, big, or medium, or if it's fish, chicken, or meat. I have tried almost everything, and I am amazed not only with the flavor, but the presentation and also the history of how these plates are made. Because you cannot only see it in this review, but when you come here, either the chef or the waiter can explain you how the dishes are done, and that's something I like, because you're not just eating something you order, you also getting the history behind the every dish. So I want to congratulate you and tell you that you're very unique yourself,
No, thank you.
and you have something very special. So congratulations,
Thank you.
and I
Thank you
hope
for being here. Thank you.
all of you come and say, "Wow, this woman was right. This place is amazing." So come and join us in Nomica and meet Hero and all the staff here, which all of them have been great and amazing. How do you accomplish
Thank you.
so many good things in one place?
Well, thank you. Like, it's hard. I mean, it's a lot of care, a lot of love, a lot of training, finding people that are passionate about what they do, that care for what they do. It isn't just about eating. It's about
Exactly.
a dining experience.
I was
It's an
talking
experience.
to your customers, and they're like, they describe this not like I came to eat. I came to have an experience, and I like that because for me, food is good. I like it being with friends, talk, and when you feel all these ingredients all together, it makes it amazing. So when do you start with the food industry? Like you came little from Guatemala, incredible. We met at an event.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, what's you? And it happens that he not only owned one of these restaurants, but another one in Sausalito, but we'll talk about it later.
That's another show.
Yeah, that's another show. But about this, how do you get involved in this?
Oh, well, we started looking to open a space here in San Francisco 5 years ago. And now we've been open 2 years already. It takes a while, to get a restaurant going, to find the right location, the right space, build it,
And
make
the
it
right
look pretty,
people.
the right people, the right chef. We have an amazing chef. His food is amazing. It's great. So it takes a little bit of time. It's a lot of love, a lot of time. It's like a baby, So you got to start from a long time, and it gets to a certain place where now you're happy with the baby you have, and now you got to take it to an adult. You know what I mean?
How do you? There's not many advertising about Nomica. I actually met you and then find out about it, but it's always full. What is it you're doing? Is it mouth to mouth? Is it because of?
Well, we have the association. We're a sister restaurant to Sushi Ron in Sausalito. Sushi Ron's been around for 32, 33 years.
Oh,
It's been around for a very long time.
I know that place. Beautiful.
It's got a great reputation. We're the little sister right now because we're only 2 years old. So a lot of people that know Sushi Ron know the team, know us, know who we are, know what we do. And it's word of mouth a lot, and we also have tried to use social media quite a bit. Now the new age,
Yes, everybody.
the new age.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to be a
Yeah.
part of social media in a big way. So we attract a lot of our guests through social media, but the biggest way you get recognized and you are busy is to treat people well.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything you do, when you put it on the table, when you put it in a glass, the way we greet you at the door, the way we say hello when you get in here, and the way we say goodbye when you leave, all of that makes you want to come back. You tell your friends, you bring your family.
And you got a part of the menu that I like that is like, okay, there's all the different plates, but there's a section that said, well, for a certain amount, you can let the chef decide for you.
Yes.
Which is good because some people go to a restaurant and they want to be surprised and they want to know, and here all the different plates have so many flavors. We have chicken, we have seafood and meat. So I like this part. The audience can come and eat and say, I like the chef choice. And the chef will send you, I haven't tried that one yet. He will send you everything he likes.
Well, we call it Hero's Family Menu, and Hero's our chef. It's named after him, and it's a way of you sitting down and not worrying about what you're gonna have tonight. You're just saying, you know what, cook for me, and this is what this is about. So you sit down. We have 4 courses and a total of 10 dishes that come out in a total of 4 different courses. It'll take you through some fish, some chicken, some meat, vegetables, all the way up to dessert, without you having to worry about what you want. It's about like what the chef has specially picked out for you today.
And also the waiters, they tell you, you ask them, okay, what do you recommend me? What is the most popular, the seller in the house? And then they tell you too. I like the whole experience. But, I wanted to thank you because every time we come here, we had a great time and we're amazed with the food and everything. And I wish you more success. Is anything that you're planning that you want to tell us or something you want to add to the whole experience we live today?
If there was anything we could improve, would love to hear it. Our job is never done. Our job is always to make sure that everybody leaves happy and that we've done our job well. This is sort of our second home. We spend a lot of time here, so we want to make sure that everybody enjoys themselves when they're here. And if we can always improve, there's always room for improvement.
And I have to say this too. Not only the food, but the drinks. You're gonna find a lot of surprises when it comes to the drinks. There is drinks here that they made themselves here, like the one I had at the beginning. I'm drinking my champagne now, but you have me try the sake, and I tried the what is it?
Wabi sabi.
Wabi sabi. They're not gonna surprise you only with the food. They're gonna surprise you also with the drinks. Let them surprise you. That's my recommendation. Let them guide you through this amazing experience that is Nomica. By the way, what means Nomica? What it means?
Okay, so the name Nomica started off with us acknowledging that we sit in like a triangle of a couple of different either neighborhoods or streets, and the first 2 letters of N-O is from Noe. So the street Noe is up here. M-I is for mission. Because we're close to the mission. C-A is for Castro. It's Nomica. So no from Noe, M-I from Mission, and C-A from Castro.
I could never guess.
But in Japanese,
I'm happy I asked.
But in Japanese, there is a word that's similar to Nomica. It's Nomiya, which means drinking house as well.
I like both. I like both explanations.
So because we have an amazing bar with amazing bartenders and amazing cocktails, it's also a drinking house.
I bet it is.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. We had a lot of really great cocktails.
Thank you for such an amazing invitation and experience. And please come and see it and try it with your own eyes and mouth. Hasta la próxima.